Let us get going. You don't even know what the topic is. Let us get the topic out. Okay, so it's your girl JC with the no. Well, I'm finna say the wrong thing with the Be Fucking For Real podcast. Okay, now I know y'all nosy, so here it is. Okay, I'm here with my mans, the one and only.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Big 88 gang in this bitch. You know the vibes. But yeah, babe, introduce yourself, and then I'm gonna introduce. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy Said Dean, 88 Said Dean.
Okay, this is my man's for y'all that don't know, but y'all know.
Nah, but I was trying to look for the thing you told me to do on Facebook real quick. I don't even got no notification from you.
Okay, it's fine. But yeah, this is my man, y'all. Okay, so the topic today is relationship goals. What is relationship goals? Because we always hear people say that. You know what I'm saying? Not about, well, people do say that about us, but that's beside the point. What is relationship goals? Even for me, and I'm in a relationship. Even for him, and he in a relationship. What is relationship goals? Babe, what is relationship goals to you?
Basically, I guess coming together and making the dream work. Teamwork, make the dream work.
Relationship goals, I feel like it's such a wide like phrase to use for real. Like relationship goals, and I think of that, I think of like celebrities, or I think of like, you know, people it's really the outside looking in, because anybody could really look perfect or look like relationship goals and whole time be going through it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to me, relationship goals looks like just happiness for real. Like when you see like a good example, and then again, this is on the outside looking in, but like Beyonce and Jay-Z, they give me relationship goals because we don't know what the fuck going on with them. Like that's
for the elevator.
Yeah, that was a little miss up. But anytime they slip up, they correct that shit real quick and get everybody in line for real.
Like I said, everybody in relationships, everybody gonna have disagreements and shit. It's just about how you handle yours. I mean, you know, we don't be letting our stuff be in the public out that much, but we definitely be having disagreements.
You don't have a Facebook page.
I do got a Facebook page.
I know, but you don't be on there. Do I slip every now and then? I might put a little sneakness, you know. But that's because I know I could get away with it without it affecting you, for real.
Well, I just know from my part, as me, as a person, I don't do that type of stuff. Like, I'm gonna keep this stuff in the crib. We gonna know about it, but ain't nobody else gonna know about it.
I think that's a good point. I feel like that's where people do go wrong in their relationships, is inserting other people.
Facts.
All the way around. So that means
too many opinions.
Yeah, it'd be too many opinions, but no, that's exactly what it is. Just what you said, it'd be too many opinions, too many people putting their input on your situation, when in reality, that's your situation.
Right,
you know
they don't know the situation because they ain't in the situation.
And they not, you know what I'm saying, humping.
That's just like us having, what's it called, opinions about other people's relationships and shit. Like, yeah, we're going to have an opinion, but we really don't know.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Right. Excuse me. I could say a big part of being in a relationship is definitely that. I feel like you learn that the older you get, though, about privacy. And like my sister say it all the time, like you're supposed to protect the stuff that is important to you. You're supposed to, like, your peace, your happiness, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to protect that because that's the stuff that matters. When you start adding or including other people in, that's when shit start tearing apart. Right. Because you never know other people's intentions. I could say for myself, like when it comes to our relationship, recently what I've learned is exactly that. So I only go to the person I feel like that does not have bad intentions. You know, the people that speak highly about a situation, even when, because you know, when you talk shit to people, it's easy for them to, like, especially your people, right? This is my homegirl, so when I don't like your ass, she don't like your ass. When I like you, she like you know what I'm saying? I feel like that ain't genuine.
It's a biased opinion.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because how do you really feel? I want to talk to the person that when I'm talking negative, they're talking positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, I always tell my friends, and I feel like that's a big reason why a lot of people talk to me, because I be like, girl, that's your man. You want him back? You know what I'm saying? You don't got to feel guilty about wanting to stay with him after he hit you with a glass. You know what I'm saying? That's your man. And if that's something that you're willing to deal with, then that's you. Who the fuck am I? Because I love my man too. And if he may have, did something another bitch wouldn't deal with, and I take him back, you know what I'm saying? That's my fucking business. It's my goddamn man.
True.
Vice versa, even with females, So I got a question for you. Okay, you're in a relationship. You said this is the longest you've been in a relationship?
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, what do you get out of this relationship?
Usually I get peace, simplicity.
You get peace from me? I'm not a man.
Then compared to other relationships, hell yeah.
Okay.
But I've also grown as a person too, and I behave differently than I did when I was younger. So I think that has part to do with it too as well. But I think that as far as like relationship wise, it's the most easy going relationship I've ever had.
I definitely feel like it's definitely easy going. I think what I received from this relationship is, damn, that's a good ass question. I feel like a togetherness, like with us. I feel like with my personal problems that I've had growing up, like we always talk about the love tank or whatever. I feel like you fill up the piece of the love tank that I didn't have, basically. Like, the attention and all that is cool. Girls get that from anybody. You know what I'm saying? You could get sex from anybody, even though we like that. But you could get that from anybody. But I don't know. I really just feel like it's very, very genuine between us. And definitely, like, over the years with the situations that we've encountered, and, like, especially our trips, I have to say, is like, when I used to go on trips with dudes, like, when I tell you what, you know how they say everybody lose their friends when they go to Miami. Like, literally, that's how it'll be. Like, niggas be tweaking out of town. Like,
we had a ball in Miami, sure.
Babe, we always have a ball. Colin, she said I didn't change the man.
What's the number? Y'all need to know where to call
I posted the number. It's on my live.
Okay, fine.
But one thing about me, especially when you got a busy life, we got a busy life. So when I travel, when I go out of town away from my everyday life, I want to regroup. I want to relax, regroup, and I feel like that's the time to reconnect. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
The experiences we have, babe, when we're out of town is like, literally, like, I feel like down the line when we look at this, that shit gonna bring tears to our eyes for real, just to see like the growth. We literally can see the growth, each year, whatever. We see how we improve together, and that's what I love, because no relationship is gonna be perfect. No relationship is gonna be no, girl, I just stuttered, so I just had to shut up. Julia said, I need someone that's not afraid to speak up when the disagree, but is willing to discuss why we disagree, not just shut down. Exactly, Ju.
Communication is key, that's for sure.
Don't get me started.
And then that's one thing, too, I can admit, when I was in my older relationships, I didn't even talk like that. Motherfucker couldn't even get me to say shit.
I can tell.
Right now, I talk way more than I did.
But you want me to tell you when that switched for us? And that's how I feel like when somebody really loves you or cares about you when they change. And I was going to say change for you, but it's not even that. They're changing for themselves, but what made them put the work in was because they care about you. And because I do have those abandonment issues, because that shutting down shit, that not talking shit will drive me through the fucking roof. Like, it's disrespectful. I feel like you don't care about how you're making me feel. So what the fuck is we doing this for? Because I'm not willing to be with somebody that's not going to try. that's what I was finna go into. You know, no relationship is going to be perfect, but as long as you trying, we got it. You know what I'm saying? That's all, because that's all anybody is doing is literally trying. Once you stop trying, you don't want to be in a relationship. That's how I feel. So I feel like once
sometimes maybe you don't
know how
can't
to
talk right then and there. Maybe you still need to gather your thoughts, because maybe you might say the wrong shit that you really don't mean if you just talking at that point. Maybe you do need time to cool off, or just shut up.
That's respected, and I feel like that's where communication still tie into. You gotta communicate that with me, because I'm not psychic, and then it's not fair on both of our parts. You gotta be able to hold the person accountable. So if you say like it's getting heated, like, hey, I need to take some time to talk with Wati Band, we need to step away, and the other person keep going, then that's disrespectful. Because now it's like, okay, bitch, you want to get into it because you're not respecting me communicating with you that I can't right now. You know what I'm saying? That's another part. I be telling my friends that now, like, if a dude doing that shit, that's a red flag, bitch. Oh, you ain't called me, what? I'm like, damn, y'all just met yesterday. Red flag. Like, that's too much. So I can say that's one thing that I like to brag about with our relationship, because my nigga, we doing this shit for real, for real. Like, I feel like this is what a real relationship look like. Like, I want a motherfucker to be honest with me. Like, if my breath stink, you know what I'm saying? Or if, you know what I'm saying?
That slob on your mouth.
Yeah, like, tell me, because you love me.
Always do.
Julia said, I have a heart. Okay, Julius, now, come on now. I'm trying to read the shit. I have a hard to stepping away when I have it hard to stepping away when I be arguing, but God working on me. Okay, thank you. That's a pride thing, Jew. I feel like that's something that I acknowledged in myself. Me and Sid had got into it one day. It was the dumbest shit, and he was ignoring me, which is a trigger for me. And I did the most. Now I can laugh about it, because looking back, I'm like, girl, that was the most childish shit ever. You know better than that. That I felt. What whole temper tantrum in the car, because this nigga not responding. I'm flipping out. I fucked my hand up and shit, and it's like,
punching shit,
babe. Babe, what I was doing?
Shit.
And he looked at me and laughed like, girl, get the fuck up.
Tripping.
And in that moment, though, I'm like, okay, bitch, you're definitely doing a lot. And I had to check myself to see, like, where the fuck did that just come from? And it was honestly because I had no control over that. I wanted to talk, or I don't even know what the fuck it was over. It was so dumb, but I was not getting my way. I felt like I can't. First of all, this is a man that you cannot make say shit. You cannot, like, Sid is so stubborn, and that's why I always say he an asshole, bro, because if he don't want to do, and his mama will back me up on this. She said the nigga always been like this. If he don't want to do something, he does not give a flying fuck. He don't give a fuck. He don't have to say shit to you. He don't have to explain shit. Get the fuck, and you. It's irritating, but you can't do shit. And in that instant, I had a whole temper tantrum, and I'm grown as fuck. And, I had to, like I said, I had to search, and that literally came from me not being able to control. I'm not getting the response that I want, so I'm going to act out like childish shit. Just a little insight on that. Mama says sometimes we have to check ourselves in relationships, even mid-argument. Yes, you definitely have to, because it has to be fair.
I mean, that's sometimes that's the best way to check yourself mid-argument, because that's probably, like I said, when you probably gonna say some shit you don't need to say, or that you really don't mean. Say shit out of anger and shit like that. That's why I said it's better to gather your thoughts, think about what you really want to say. Shit, if it helps, write down notes or some shit. Keep your points. Make sure you're hitting your key points. If it's really that serious, shit.
When I think about relationship goals, I always think about, like, the old ass couples you see randomly, like, they old as shit, and he's still opening up the door for her, and they holding hands, walking slow as fuck together through the grocery store. Like, that shit just touches my soul. Or when I hear people like, yeah, we've been married for 30, 40 years, I'd be like, bitch, how?
I like the real old love, man. You know how that real old.
Please tell me what real old love is.
Like Mike Else was talking about Kevin Hart was, I just gotta ask you if you wanted juice before I get. Now I got juice. You want a sip of juice?
Yeah, you wasn't even thinking about no damn juice.
But at the end of the day, they got love for each other still, goddamn. But shit, they get on each other's nerves.
Remember the couple we saw on the cruise? They was bickering and shit about where they was gonna sit and stuff like that. They had the little matching. They was the cutest. Had the matching
They had
the matching shirts. Yep, it was their anniversary. Yep. And she was like fussing at them.
30-something, 20-something years or something.
Nah, 40, I think. It said something since.
Oh yeah, since Hellas though. Yeah, I remember.
Since something, yeah. And she was fussing at him. He like, girl, went on did what he was gonna do. It was something about some. It was very dumb, but I'm just like, that is so cute. Like, you can tell that they love each other, like how they are, when you get stuck in your ways and stuff. I feel like that's relationship goes. But when I speak to them,
just being that longevity, that's really relationship goes. The longevity.
But you do hear a lot of women that have been with somebody for that long, but the shit that they went through though, I don't know.
I mean, none of that shit gonna be easy though.
Babe, but back in the day, like, it was regular that you at home could. This is just passed down, but this is what one of my elders told me that they elders told them. That it's literally like, as long as he paying the bills and stuff like that, if he want to go talk to Miss Shirley down the street and Miss Tasha next door, then that should be fine.
I mean, that's like for rich niggas or something.
No, I'm talking about.
You just talking about like for any regular paying working man, as long as he taking care of the house, as long as he taking care of the house, then he was able to handle that.
But you
gotta look at it. The United States is like down there the only country where you supposed to have one wife. Everybody else be having multiple wives.
So what the fuck you trying to say?
I'm just saying, like, for real, probably a man is meant to, like, probably have more than one wife.
I don't think so.
For real. I think maybe it is just in our country and our beliefs. We just don't think so.
See, and when you say shit like that.
No, but it's the truth though, man. Cause look, just think about it though. In every other country that we look at,
I feel like
everybody overseas, everybody they be having.
I'm the man.
Wife. What?
I'm the man then.
What do you mean?
I want to have multiple husbands.
Well,
then.
nah, you ain't but you ain't the man though. So
what
do you mean?
I'm just saying, I don't.
You
feel
had
like,
the babies.
Ooh, when you say stuff like that though, that's why I be questioning. Like, I be like, I really feel like my nigga. Like, if you had it like that, like you would have it like that.
I'm just saying, maybe if we was living over there. So.
Julia's talking about everybody want to be a pimp. Sir, okay, we got a caller. We gonna answer this time. Let's see
what we got, man. What, we gonna put them on speaker? How it go?
Justin, they live?
Justin.
We got a caller.
How we hearing?
They hit. Hello?
Caller.
We can't hear him. Sparkle J. Call back, Sparkle.
Cause I'm trying to get in tune with the.
Look, they talking about said got confused real quick. I know that's the fuck.
What I get confused about? I ain't really get confused at all. I was just talking about.
I don't know why it's like that, honestly, but I don't know.
Unless you want to have that poly life. People be having that poly life.
People definitely be. Remember when we watched that?
That show.
The
that shit weird too, though. How they be acting too, just weird too. I don't like that. But maybe if it was natural.
First of all, a lot of poly relationships, the males are also, yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message
now, next time when she calls back, we got her on the speaker.
Call back on the phone, Sparkle, so everybody can hear you. But okay. So, what keeps you in a relationship? We kind of went over that, but say if everybody wasn't as fantastic as me.
I guess happiness, really. If you're not
Sparkle back, okay.
Somebody sparkle back.
Hey, Sparkle.
JP, us cancers gotta stick together.
I know that's the fuck right.
Hello?
You can hear me?
I can. JC, don't go for it. Us cancers gotta stick together.
I know that's right.
Tripping with that one. Them other countries is doing it wrong, Dean.
The all the way
First
the
of
fuck
all,
wrong.
first of
It's
all,
too much going. It's
first
too
of all,
much
what make
going
you think we
around.
doing it right? What do you mean? Like, why would you say
Sparkle.
they doing it wrong though?
She go
It's
ahead.
too
I'm gonna let
much
her
going
talk.
around. It's too much going on. Women mentality is not on a mature enough level for that type of stuff. Our Gen X babies, Gen Z, whatever the fuck generations is up next, they're not mentally stable enough for those kind of levels. Like killing is already at an all-time high. You get a man that's sitting here in this country saying he's supposed to have four wives, baby, that's asking for murder in one house. You like asking for it. Their mentality ain't even on the level to be legit parents and stable adults to
But
be
I'm
talking
saying in
about
our country
mixing.
that wouldn't be like that. But in their country, like they brought up like that, so like they used to that type of
They
shit. It
and then
wouldn't be nothing
the
new to
girls
them.
getting
Like,
married off at like
yeah,
14,
yeah,
I
13.
young,
think
young.
even still, no matter what country and the mentality of these women, like we're young. Me and JC connected when we first met, not only because we counselors, but our mentality is on the same kind of wavelength when it comes to mature levels. So they don't think like us these days. Like younger
True,
than
Facts.
us
true.
don't think like us.
Cause
We
I
think
was just
like
gonna say
older
that go back
women.
into the communication thing, like. And I also feel like too the way they think of women, it is like, okay, you're here to cook, you're here to bend
Yes,
over, you're here
yes,
to have
got
our
nothing
babies
else.
and make sure the house is clean. You
They
know what I'm
feel like
saying?
50-50 is the woman taking care of the kids, cleaning the house,
In the
being
Facts,
United
at
States,
facts.
home
we have
first,
more
getting pregnant,
freedom.
and all they doing is paying bills. That's not
Women
50-50.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that, but I'm young, so I haven't really experienced too much of shit relationship wise like that. But would I mind being a at home mom and doing all of that? I could say no, but when I think about my dreams and my passions and my goals,
I've been
um,
there, JC. Look,
I just
I my oldest is 14. I was an at-home mom all the way. My kids are this year 14, 11, and 9. I've done the at-home mom thing with my guy that I'm with now. It's not it's not all that is cracked up. Like you said, your career wise, you won't be able to sit still. You're not gonna be able to
that's what
just
I'm
sit
saying. I'm
there.
gonna be out there like,
Uh-uh.
can I do something? I want to farm and shit too. I want to milk the cows
Yes.
and ride the horses and get on the shit. Like, I don't
Uh,
know, but I feel like your relationship goes Sparkle. You and your husband, like I love seeing y'all out,
I
your entire
received that.
family.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, y'all doing y'all damn thing.
I will say now we are relationship goals because we've come a long,
And then
long,
I tell
long,
you,
long
everybody say
way.
that.
When I say a long way, we've been together come July. It's been 10 years. We
How
have
long?
10.
Shit, that's how long I've
We
been in business.
we get so many people over these years in our family, friends, and all just like when y'all getting married, it's time for y'all to go ahead and get married.
Y'all
And I
not
do
married?
honestly we want to. We already have our wedding planned out. We have a hashtag and all of that. But as far as just hopping into it, we needed to become evenly yoked. We
Okay.
come from a background where we both were raised in church, but I gravitated towards the religion. I'm non-denom, so I don't have a religion, but I gravitate towards God versus he gravitates towards he make everything happen. But he's coming in a whole full circle of coming closer to God. Had
Mm.
we got married years ago, we wouldn't be aligning how we are now when it comes to that type of spiritual level. Like we had to become evenly yoked before we can really get into the marriage thing. And we've always talked about marriage. He's always known that I'm his wife. I've always known that that's my husband. But when I say we've come a long way, he a counselor, I'm a counselor,
I don't see.
and
I
you know what
still
they
don't
say
see how
about
you
them
do that,
council
child.
men. You know what they say about them cancer men, JC.
Terrible.
He is a cancer man to the core. He is, but growth. That's why when I commented on your post, your status live, and I said I didn't make him change, like that's a narrative that I think a lot of people misconstrue. That man changed because of me, or I made him want to change. And no, growth. It's
Growth.
not changing, it's growth because he's still who he is. He just grew into the better version of himself. He grew into the almost 35-year-old
Yeah,
version of
I feel
himself.
that.
Makes
I like
sense.
how you
Makes
worded
sense.
that. Well, thank you for calling in, Sparkle. You're gonna have to come in and get in one of these chairs, baby.
Have me up there. You know I love being on the podcast.
And will. And will.
I'm going back to the live. Y'all keep up. I love it. I appreciate these type of forefront conversations and things of that nature. And I love, love, love the fact that y'all are in on it together. When I seen Dean names, that's relationship goals. Yo, caption say, what are your relationship goals? Y'all. Your relationship goals is just that y'all doing whatever y'all doing together, taking care of the babies together, all of that. Business together, trips together. Y'all are relationship goals.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That.
Thank you. Thank you. Babe.
I'm glad she just brought that up though. You know what I'm gonna talk about now. Cause I'm curious on, I don't know. We don't gotta talk about
what?
Cause she mentioned that I didn't know that they weren't married, but
I mean, everybody. It's gonna take time. Everybody moving at their own pace.
Everybody different,
and some people jump into marriage too fast. Damn, we got somebody else on the line. See what's happening in.
Call from
Nakia.
Who?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Who is your big sister?
Who is my biggest sister?
Yes.
I don't know. I forgot. I'm just playing. Nakia.
Hi, sister.
What's up, gang, gang, gang? All the way from Texas. Gang, gang, gang. Can you hear?
Can you hear Nakia?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, what you got something to say about the topic? What's your relationship goals? You got relationship goals?
Relationship goals is just to be honest and happy.
Facts.
Agreed. All the way. That's all it is right there.
Honesty and happy to the double H's.
You be able to do anything and everything.
I feel that. You gonna have to FaceTime me when I get off so I can catch up.
All right, we'll do.
I love you. Thank you for calling in.
Love you too.
I need to put the logo on the live.
I know. Okay, but yeah, about the marriage thing, like, I just feel like, I guess as I'm getting older and I'm starting to feel like I don't want to cheat myself out on experiences, I feel like that's something that I didn't really maybe pay attention to. I always been the type of person to just keep going and going and going. That's why I'm having this huge birthday party. Like, I want to have a fucking birthday party. I want to feel like it's my sweet 16, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
You sound like prom too.
Prom, sweet 16. I ain't go to prom.
Too. We gonna have. It's gonna be a ball. It's gonna be a ball.
It's gonna literally be a ball. Ooh, write that down. That's gonna be the name. Bitch, it's Jazz Fest all July. Oh, my kids, we turn it up. But yeah, I don't want to cheat myself out of experiences. And I feel like if I'm with somebody that I'm putting all this time into, and I don't know, that I guess I can really see myself being with for the rest of my life, then I don't want to cheat myself out of, my mama not gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is really gonna be here forever. Our loved ones, we don't know. And I want to really have that experience. That shit we see on TV, motherfuckers getting everybody, what? Me and my family gonna be turned. Like, I literally can fucking see it. Like, just the genuine joy and happiness and togetherness and family and just everything. I could see it. And I fucking want that. That's honestly the only part of where I feel like marriage, like, I feel like that's where that shit is coming from. I feel like our relationship, the more we grow, you know what I'm saying, in this shit, we are going to be setting an example. Just like how we look at Eric and Carla, you know what I'm saying? That's the only successful relationship that I got to look at. I don't know about you, but I don't know nobody that have kids. I looked at my
parents coming up. They was a successful relationship. They was together for hellas. I ain't gonna say like we just was like rich as fuck, but shit, I mean, to being together, I feel like that's successful in itself. But of course, you gonna
it's deeper than that though. That ain't it for me, for real. I feel like the kids.
You mean successful in life wise?
No, I'm talking about when I say like successful, I mean total with the kids, with the life improvement, with how you raising your kids, with how you are acting and how y'all are together, the stuff that you're able to still do with like that's what I feel as being successful, when you're able to be with somebody. How, again, this is on the outside looking in. We don't know what Carla was telling me some stories like a few weeks ago about how they was arguing or something out of town, and I was like shocked. I'm like, y'all was arguing?
I heard
you left him at the club, like you know what I'm saying?
I heard about that before. I remember they were saying something like
yeah, I'm like, I can't believe y'all was doing that. You know, I'm picking her brain like, well, what happened? You know what I'm saying? But in reality, they just have little bullshit arguments like everybody have.
Don't do right.
But the way they are with their kids, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like that's the only successful relationship that I have to look at. So I feel like, yeah, I just feel like everybody deserves that. And I feel like we don't really do too many traditions, especially my generation. Like, I really feel like family reunions and all that shit finna be fucking dead and played out in a few, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck about the core shit. I feel like that's like core shit that kind of like sit on your soul for the rest of your life. I can say that I remember family reunions, driving down to Mississippi, seeing all my old ass relatives and them telling me a little bit of something that'll stick. Like, I don't know, that type of shit just...
Yeah, I ain't never been to a family reunion. I don't think... Well, I know that we have had them, but I remember the last thing that was kind of like a family reunion was like my granny's birthday. I think I don't know if it was her 80th birthday. It was a big birthday or something. They had people from out of town coming, but that's the closest thing we ever had to a family reunion, though. Like on either side of my family, pops or my mama's side.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I am a Cancer though, so I'm very like emotional and tuned in. Also, growing
up, I would
up,
like to do that type of shit though. For sure.
Babe, we're doing that shit.
Mean,
babe,
keep this shit going. You know, have everybody
yes.
be entwined with each other. You know,
we need each other. Literally, that's something that we lack. I don't want to get too off topic, but that's something that we lack in our community. I feel like we don't stick together for real. You know what I'm saying? We don't have shit to pass down to each other, even if it's just knowledge. You know, how to do this, how to do a business, how to express yourself correctly, how to do any fucking thing. We don't have shit to pass down. I want to pass that down to my son, so I'm giving him the best chance in life that he can have, because he already gonna be black, he's gonna be big and black, and he's gonna be a big black male. We finna add educated behind it. We're gonna add wealthy behind it. We're gonna add healthy behind it. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I wouldn't be doing my job, you know what I'm saying, as a parent. So, and that comes along with my relationship as well. That affects my child. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit that just matter to me. I want to have those memories for the rest of my life. Like, looking back on shit like this, that really matters. Everything that I do literally matters in my storyline. So I just don't want all of our hard work to be in vain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
want us to be able to, you know, celebrate the shit. But besides that, I feel like this is a huge topic when it comes to relationships, is therapy. Have you ever done therapy?
Like self-therapy?
Would you
like
just therapy,
couples
period.
therapy?
I feel like before you get married, you should definitely do therapy. Together. Couples therapy and separate, but definitely together.
I feel like I ain't never thought about doing therapy, but
Sparkle says she has.
She's thought about doing therapy, or she has
They've
done therapy. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be opposed to doing it. I just don't know what I get out of it, though.
Really?
Yeah.
So, question.
I'm talking to a stranger who don't even know us for real.
But what's the difference of, like, when we be watching our little shows and shit? Like, we watched the Marriage Boot Camp. Okay, that's the question. Did you get anything from watching the Marriage Boot Camp? Did you learn anything from watching?
I thought Marriage Boot Camp was entertaining for sure.
My nigga.
It was hella entertaining.
And that's all you got out of it?
I mean, Soulja Boy.
Oh my God.
Matter of fact, Gangsta Boo. What about that?
Hey, fuck all of them though.
People, for real though. I honestly, I go and marry something like that. I feel like that's different though. It ain't just like you going to a session where you sitting in for an hour every
Therapy
Wednesday
can be
or
so
some
many
shit.
different things though. Therapy does not have to be like in that setting.
Well, I would like the challenges type shit. It'll help us challenge each other, and
I feel like you are more so type of person where you have to
Hands-on.
see the example versus somebody telling you. I feel like they'll have to put it in a different way so you can be like, oh, okay, I feel that type shit. Like,
I'm more hands on.
I guess you could say that. Like, that's why you said you like the challenges. It made you understand what the lesson was type shit.
Yeah. Facts.
Right.
It
I
make
feel
you
that.
learn your lesson. You going through the challenges. Now you got to look back. Like,
Now you
oh,
see
damn,
how
that's
hard
why-
it was to get like when they was doing the
right.
little thing going through the shit. Yeah, I fucks with that. Or the childhood thing when they had the kids come in as them, how they were when
Yeah, that
they
shit
were
be
young.
getting deep though too.
No, that shit be getting deep. But you know what? I told you that made me think about like your daughters or whatever. That was the first time I really seen like little girls like that. I guess like they're close to me. I feel like they're mine, obviously. But I'm like, damn. I remember being that small, and it made me think about my mindset and that type of thing. So I definitely, I felt that. You see, I was crying when we was watching that shit. Like, I understand that
Shit
shit.
got a little deep.
Yeah, that shit definitely got deep. I love watching shows like that though. I definitely take something from watching shows. I didn't watch the whole documentary on like this retreat where they went out to the woods and was doing a lot of like, you could call them challenges and stuff, but it was like mental challenges. I was speaking to Miss Jacinta earlier and I was telling her about when I ran that 5K. Julia say, and finding a therapist is like finding a barber. You gotta find the right one you like. On me.
Be crispy with the lineup.
No, that's facts. I did therapy in high school too, though. I don't remember what got me in anger management and therapy and shit, because I don't even remember being bad. I don't know. I feel like a lot of teachers saw potential in me, so they like brought this type of stuff up for me to do so that I can, I guess, figure out what the fuck going on. But I'm not against it. I feel like it definitely helped. I feel like anybody that know me know, bitch, my communication is top tier. Like, I'm not perfect all the time, but I have a really, really really good way of understanding people. I love people accordingly. Like, I don't feel like I'm no fucked up person for real. I feel like therapy helped me be understanding like that for real.
Yeah, you gonna communicate. That's for sure. One thing, you gonna talk.
I can't hide the way I feel. It's impossible.
That's a good. I mean, that's a good trait too, though. Like you, like what you call it. You ain't hard to you see. Like you gonna show your what you call it, you wear your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I mean, you do though. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't no reason to be tough. You straight. I'm gonna be tough for you.
So relationship goals, Sierra and Russell.
What you mean? The kids? You want to talk about what about the kids? Having somebody around the kids.
Yeah, that tie into that too, cause that's future, baby.
Yeah, the future didn't like that shit at first, but I mean, yeah, relationship goals, Sierra Russell, they definitely turned. But
The dress.
the dress, I mean, what, showing her body being too like seductive or something like that.
I think
I
people
guess
was just
that is
saying
seductive, though,
that
'cause-
she married, so she shouldn't wear that. Basically, like that's literally what it was. Like she
But
in a
even if she
relationship,
had a boyfriend, I mean, what's the difference? Even having a boyfriend and being married, like, regardless.
right? But being a wife, people, I guess, hold you to a higher.
Well, you should think about probably being a mom, maybe. Your kids probably getting older, maybe they might see it. That's probably more important than
Would
I
you
don't
let
think
me wear
Russell,
that?
I mean, shit, I don't really have a problem with it. I ain't insecure like that. And
So you think so you think they want? You think men that care about what they girls are wearing are insecure?
yeah, they probably don't know. They probably think they can lose their gal at any moment or something. If the right one push up on them or something like that, maybe that's what I feel like.
You don't feel like that?
I mean,
Like
shit.
you that nigga?
Yeah, I mean, shit. If you can bag her, you can have her. Shit, that's
cheat.
what I feel.
Oh my kid!
What you mean? Shit. She won't mind if you can get her. Shit, that's what I
You're
feel.
hilarious, but literally. I'm talking about if you can have her, you can have her.
Nah, if you can bag her, you can have her. Like, oh God, like, that's your girl now. Shit.
Boy, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here.
What you talking
That's
about?
your girl now.
Nah, that's your girl.
We know who really running shit. But
we all know.
So anyway, we go.
Anyways, let's not start an argument.
Okay, so what's a deal breaker for you? Like, what's gonna make you be like, bitch, I'm gone. I'm leaving your ass. I'm done with this shit.
Man, shit, really, it shouldn't be no deal breaker. I don't think it should be no deal breaker, but if it was, I don't know. We'll just have to see when that comes. I don't really necessarily have no.
What if I whoop your ass?
I mean, that happens.
Hit you with one of them
before.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
That's that happened in relationships before. I mean, but
that's a deal breaker for me. I don't want my ass whooped. Cause I feel like that's gonna be.
We all take L's once in a while.
Nah,
we ain't gonna
I ain't
win.
taking
We ain't
no
gonna
L's.
win them all.
I ain't taking no L's. I'm definitely not taking no L's.
What you say? You sure shit?
I mean, if I got to, but nah, fucking one of my. Julia say fucking one of my boys. A baby is a deal breaker for me.
A lot of people don't like babies, but good luck. Hella motherfucker.
She's saying like if he have a baby on her.
Ah, damn. We ain't gonna speak on that.
Okay, I'm trying to see what my deal breaking is. I can't
actually
take.
did that.
Mama said I can't. What'd you say?
I had a baby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mama said I can't take hands being laid on me. Yeah, that's literally probably my only deal breaker. Violence. Violence is my deal breaker. I didn't
but
grow
as long as you keeping your hands to yourself as well, then everything should be smooth. Everybody should keep their hands to themselves because I don't feel like female got no right to put no hands.
That they can't control that. Some women, I mean, I'm gonna talk about it. I literally had a client that I just did. Literally, I washed her lashes and she had a black eye under her shit.
Well, nigga just always whooping her for no reason.
She
they
thought
got
it was
abusive
funny,
men. They got
and that's
abusive
what I'm
men,
saying.
though.
Like, and I hear women's stories, and some of them, bitch, you don't stir them eggs right. Stop! Don't laugh.
See, but some of these niggas though, but some of these niggas was raised around that shit too. Like that be generational shit. So if you saw what Ike used to be doing, like goddamn, like them motherfuckers always.
And it's also men that are being abused.
What? Being abused? Like what you talking about? Gay people? Two men or just
maybe or a girl with a girl.
What, the girl whooping his ass?
Yes.
For what?
You never know. It's a bunch of different shit.
For
out
what?
Here.
He ain't stirring them eggs right.
Julius talking about niggas pussy. Stop. Because men can get raped and all of that type of stuff by women. Say not.
But how you gonna get raped?
Oh my God!
Because it ain't gonna work if you.
Julius, tell your story.
How you gonna get raped by a girl? That don't even make sense. I think I remember when Julia said that shit too, and I thought that shit was cap because I was already thinking like, I mean, if your dick getting hard, then
for real.
That means it's hard.
No. I've been on a Law and Order binge. Your body reacts. Just like, for instance, like a girl could, you know what I'm saying, not want it, but her stuff can still react to what's going on. That don't mean she likes it.
Yeah, of course, I can get that.
So I'm just saying, a man, it's hella
but
women
that a man don't want to have sex.
kids.
He gonna hop up. What you mean? You gonna let this girl? Like, nah.
What if y'all was I don't know. What if y'all was foreplaying or something? Because now
if you doing that, it mean like it's time to go.
Hold on. Y'all in a sex chamber. Y'all finna get shit busting. She got your ass tied up, and she start doing some weird ass shit. Maybe she wanna put some up your ass.
All right, nah,
and you
yeah,
nah. So that's what I'm saying. Now she putting some up your ass, but she wanna get on top.
All right,
and your stuff still react.
Nah, she gonna get her ass. She ain't gonna get on top.
You can't do nothing. You're tied down. So that's what I'm saying. You acting like it can't be. They
gonna have to let me up out this motherfucker because I'm finna shoot something. What you talking about?
Good luck. I watch SVU. They gonna leave your ass
bet.
For dead.
We'll see.
That's
why ain't nobody never. First of all, I'm not finna get tied up for shit. No way. I'm not never getting tied up. That's not. Never are you tying me up.
I promise you I
Only
am.
thing you ever did was gonna put the blindfold on. As far as I'm gonna go, I like the blindfold.
Okay,
That's cool.
sis.
As far as I'm gonna go. No, we ain't doing
Oh,
that
I like
other
the
shit, man.
blindfold. That's cool. Julia said, big facts. I got sexually abused at work. The old white woman always be putting her hands on me. He said,
but that ain't the R word.
He said we can talk about my stuff next
We
week.
talking about they took it with the R word. That's not what. That's not
It's
what we talking
possible,
about.
is all I'm
Sexual. You
saying.
talking about sexual harassment? That's two different things.
The moral of the
But
story
anyways,
was that
it's-
women beat men too. The fuck are you talking about? Women be out here. I mean, men be out here getting popped in their mouth.
All right,
Stop
man.
playing, especially them sugar daddies. You think them hoes don't be running them?
Man, sugar daddies ain't going. They ain't
Babe,
gonna
I
get
just
him.
was watching this
If
girl
a sugar
TikTok
daddy
live
get his
earlier.
ass beat up, he ain't giving their
And
ass
she
no
was
money.
like, "I'm talking." Popped his ass right here, and he shut up.
That's
Stop
probably
playing.
what he like, freaky motherfucker. He probably.
Anyway, Julia said we could talk about my story next week. I'm hollering, Julia, please, no more of that. I'm not gonna be able to take that on air. Okay. How do we stay together?
Man, we just keep doing what we doing.
What do that look like?
Be open with each other, honest. Talk, communication. First of all, communication. And you're going to have to give a little, take a little. Shit ain't going to always be gravy. I don't think nobody relationship always going to be gravy. If that's the case, then it's just like
I
a
feel
fake
like it's
relationship.
supposed to be like 20% not gravy.
That's a decent amount. Sometimes you're going to get 30. Sometimes you're going to maybe get 35.
But what
as
are
long
we?
as it is, but 20% probably like where you want to be at, though.
Okay. G said it's 2023. Women be taking dick these days. No problem. But he said no job, no car. These niggas eating booty and playing PlayStation. Actually, it's 2023, and a bunch of this new generation is on where the bag at, nigga. Where the bag at? They is not fucking with no broke niggas. I promise you that. These young girls definitely got the sauce. City Girls and Megan is doing a great job. And that what's Steve Harvey daughter name? Lori. She popping her shit. They show Ari, all them bitches.
Lori
Jada.
popping her shit. She just getting ran through her. I feel.
See,
I
and that's such an
wouldn't say
immature way
she
to
popping
think
her
about it.
shit just because everybody know you're known as the industry hoe. Like what?
But why
That
is she
ain't-
a hoe? Cause she's dating.
I mean, but every
That's
time,
grown shit.
I
Like-
just mean, but you just everywhere, and then you jump into a
She
relationship
leaving
so
a
fast.
nigga
You
when
call
she
it.
don't want to deal with him on to the next. That's what everybody do. True or
All
false?
right.
True or false?
All right.
You
Why don't
bitch
she
hop-
try to date somebody not in the industry? Why
Why
don't
do
she try
that
out?
matter? That's her.
Maybe
that's
that's probably her
bracket.
problem, goddamn though. Maybe that's her problem.
You saying
Maybe
she
she
need
can't
her
ever make it work.
regular nigga.
How many niggas she done been through? The more than anybody, I feel. I don't like that shit. That's just too many.
I hate the double
And
standard.
then you going to the.
Babe, she ain't no regular bitch. Why does she gotta date a regular nigga to find
I mean,
love?
she probably could find a nigga who probably be better. It might work this time. Goddamn, try something different.
Julius said the old dog. I'm glad you agree then, Julius.
And what,
Double
Lori
standard.
Harvey? Oh, he's on. Oh, but he like.
I feel like in
he think
reality-
Lori Harvey cool.
In reality, that's what dating is. Now, I don't agree with fucking everybody at the same time, but bitch, if you want to take your time, shit, she dating. Fuck are you talking about? I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so I want to end this. We're not finna end it yet, but I definitely want to say this. Something that I feel like, I don't know. I feel like our relationship is definitely on its way to relationship goals. I feel like we are definitely my relationship goals. I'm definitely proud of how far we came. We definitely not perfect. We definitely be having our little bumps, but we literally take each day with each other. Like, it's literally a day by day thing. Sometimes I be in a funk. Sometimes you be in a funk. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, I feel like what keep it going is just keeping it going. Shit. That's it. I feel like, and then I'm finna be.
I mean, you gotta want to keep it going.
You gotta
as long
wanna
as
keep it
y'all
going.
both want the same.
Are you the
as
type
long
of
as y'all
person
both
that's
want-
gonna be like, I want to cheat. I need a break. You don't feel like you'll ever need a break?
I mean, I can't speak about the future, but I don't
Bitch, you
feel
better
like
say
right
no.
now. I don't know what the future holds, but as of now, I don't think so.
See, Julius, I'm not like that though. Julius said, I don't want to know everybody you mess with because I know you don't want to know everyone I mess with. When I say I am the only reason that I switched is because Miss Jacinta had to tell me, like, you ain't never supposed to tell a dude. You know, she be like, I'm old as hell, and dudes will ask me, and I be like, I only had sex with one person. Like, she just be saying dumb shit like, bitch, you know damn well I had, you know. But she like, you ain't never supposed to let them know that. And in my past relationships, I would put it all out because I ain't ashamed of shit. I don't give a fuck. Everybody know who I talk to. I don't be caring because what? Especially when I know everybody doing the shit, you're not ever gonna make me feel like a piece of shit because I'm doing it type shit. But I was too open. But once I learned how to, you know, whatever, then I clearly was getting slightly different results. But I am the type of girl that I can take it. I don't give a fuck. I want to know everything. What y'all was doing? Where was y'all at? When she did it, like, I want to know. It's not gonna make me feel no type of way. Like, I feel like I got the same confidence that, like, how said is, and I feel like that's another reason why our relationship do work. Like, it's a type of respect that we have for each other. It's like we're so opposite, but we also are so similar. The way we view shit, like, we literally view shit for what it is. So it ain't no hard feelings. It ain't like, no, I don't feel like it's no deeper root behind, you know, the type of shit that we be going through. It's literally, I don't know, we just got a respect for each other that I respect, that I'm very thankful for, because in my past relationships, no, I wasn't able to wear what the fuck I wanted to wear, or I didn't speak up about certain stuff, or, you know, I was lying to myself, literally being with somebody I didn't want to be with, and just putting up with the shit. I never want to be the girl to be doing that shit. I want to be honest and true to myself. I deserve to get what I want. I know that I can give somebody else what they want. I'm willing to work. I'm loving, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to love. Like, I know my potential, and I want to be honest with myself and get that, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, in this relationship, definitely one of my most successful. This the longest I ever been with anybody. So,
it's just something slight right now.
The scare, yeah.
It's just something slight, but
yeah, it ain't.
it's gonna grow into something big.
But not no 8 years.
Nigga, you don't know how many years.
Not 8 for me. That's another deal breaker.
First of all, like Sparkle said, goddamn.
We ain't Sparkle.
We'll figure it out when it's time. We gonna know, goddamn. We all gonna know when it's time. Everybody gonna know.
That's facts. But I got faith in our relationship, so I'm not really fucked up about it. But also, you gotta let a motherfucker know what you want to.
Definitely. And we both know.
G said, nah, that's not the point. If we moving forward and focused on us, why we worried about who you messed with in the past? We could talk about relationships as far as what we learned. But, I mean, but what adult is literally asking people that anyway? Like, I'm just saying, men, best believe we done laughed about a bunch of motherfuckers. Like, trust me. He probably ain't told me a lot of shit, and that's fine. I ain't told him a lot of shit, but if we ever came across the conversation, we'll talk about it with no shame, with saying what the fuck happened and what, you know, because that's the type of relationship we got. We open. It ain't no reason to sugarcoat shit when we together. If I gotta hide shit, I definitely want to say that. If you don't know the person that you in a relationship, like, really know, like, me and this man and got on our knees and cried together and really connected together and really vented together, shit that we'll never tell anybody in our fucking life again, my nigga, if he don't know me, then I wouldn't marry anybody. Now, if, like, say if we didn't be with each other for the rest of our life, I know what I would expect out of my partner. I know how comfortable I would want to be and how I would want to be loved, you know what I'm saying, based off of this relationship. I would know how the communication needs to look like in order for, like, I would know that now. I would never marry a motherfucker that I can't jump off a balcony with if we say this it. my nigga, or we gotta like this. Literally, I just told him like this. My
on no balcony.
Shut
Now.
up.
Hold on.
You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
fuck.
If it was, I always gotta push it in the.
You
if
ain't
it was the
finna
end of
put
the world,
me
we
on
was
the
on the
balcony.
roof,
We
and we
both
had to jump,
finna not
nigga.
jump out. We both finna not jump out. Goddamn.
If
I'm
we
gonna talk
had
us
to
out
jump,
of it.
we gonna jump.
But I'm gonna talk us out of it. But if we gotta jump, nigga,
We gonna
yeah.
jump.
I mean,
I would be.
shit.
I trust my life in his hands for sure. If it came down to some shit like literally on some the world ending shit and we gotta really bust moves
You talking
around
about on
this
some
bitch.
Titanic shit or something?
Bae, yeah, on some survival shit, bae. I literally feel like my nigga, we getting out of that shit. Stop playing. I feel like we are a great team and under pressure. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to we do that shit, I have faith in that. I feel like we'll definitely be the motherfuckers to survive. 2012 shit. Never drove a plane, bitch. We in the air. Stop playing. Like we're doing that shit. That's just how I feel. But basically, I feel like all I got from this show was we relationship goals. So we really the real relationship goals. That's what this is giving.
We trying.
We relationship goals.
I mean, of course, but we trying like everybody else.
Nah, we definitely
trying
trying.
like everybody else.
We definitely trying. But this is in the end. Until next Wednesday, 6 to 7. Okay, be fucking for real, pod. We finna be under construction, but we're definitely still finna get y'all this podcast every Wednesday, 6 to 7. Not letting the fuck up. Not letting the fuck up or giving the fuck up. You feel me? So tune in next Wednesday with your girl JC.
Yes, sir. Great with the outro.
Now this the last fucking time. You got 5 seconds to tell me why you lying. Got me thinking I'm crazy and got me crying. You act like you can't put these hoes in line. What you doing all this shit for?